Coming up on Gameface, we got the highs and the lows of the Edinboro men's basketball season. We got some World Baseball Classic news for you, NFL, and fill out your NCAA brackets. March Madness is here. Get your Gameface on. Welcome to Gameface, everybody. Little change of scenery around here. John Trainer and KC couldn't be with us
You know
tonight.
what? They're on leave of absence, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm Trainer tonight.
No, you're not. You're Adam Sullivan. And you've been on the show before, obviously.
Yes, I have, Charles.
Dan Walk, sports editor over at the Spectator. He's been on once or
big
twice.
man down at the news team.
Stepping up when we need
Glad
him.
to have
Stepping up
him.
when we need him. He's on a stringer basis for Gameface. That's what
That's the thing. He's
Third
bench-
time.
And then Matt Barr down there.
Of course.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Excellent.
How was everybody's spring break? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Relaxing.
Go anywhere? Go down to Mexico?
Almost went to Mexico. I did get to go down and check out the guys' game, the Edinboro basketball playoff game, NCAA.
Yeah.
So.
Unfortunately, they lost.
Yeah.
And you did get to see that game, so why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, and Dan, you know a little bit about this, so you can help me out. But they did lose to West Virginia State University first round.
Good team.
Yeah, 103 to 89 was the final score. Darren Tell showed up, he put up 34 points. Mitchell was right behind him, I believe.
Yeah, he had like 27.
27 points. They played really well. The first half, the shooting was on. They shot 50% in every category from the first half. From the floor, three-point range, and free throw. From the free throw line.
That seems like they were doing good in the first half.
Yeah,
Were
50%.
they leading at the half?
They were down 49-44 at the half. They led most of the first half.
It was
I'd
tied
say
at 53 at one point.
exactly, and they came back. Coming in the second half, though, it just pretty much West Virginia took over. They had a lot of very deep
Free
off the
throws.
bench. They had that's the one thing. They had 10 guys pretty much that they used the whole game. Edinboro pretty much uses about 6 to 7 guys every game, and it's very strong, very athletic team. They love to get up and down the court and run, and they all shot very well from the floor. Physically athletic team, tough to beat a team like that.
Yeah, and they got killed on free throws. It was the West Virginia.
Brings up a very good point.
Yeah, they were.
This team shot 91% from
33
the
of
free
36. Well, Edinboro was only 16 of 27.
33 free throws out of 36, okay? First of
That's
all, when you
ridiculous.
shoot 36, when you shoot 36 free throws in one game, that's ridiculous. And then
Yeah.
to make 33 of those, unbelievable. So
There's
commend
no
them
way
for
you
that.
can win that game.
It's pretty insurmountable. So you take that into effect, and then we only shot, 50% from three-point
Yeah.
or from free throw? So
It's rough.
you throw in all that, and
This is a team that Edinboro hasn't seen in a while. So we were all obviously rooting for Edinboro going in. What were your thoughts going in? Did you think they had a chance? Or?
they got seeded kind of bad. They picked up a 7th seed. I mean, we won our PSAC championship. You kind of like to see a little bit higher seed than a 7.
Didn't Shippensburg get a higher seed?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of tough to swallow, you know.
They
So
beat Shippensburg, but they still get a lower seed.
yeah, I don't know. That you take that into effect, and then this team went like, I don't know. Their record wasn't. Ours was 26 and 10 or so, and theirs was
21 and 10.
Yeah, there you go. And theirs was like 24 and 6. So theirs was very impressive. They won their division. A lot of guys, like I said, they used a lot of guys off the bench. Just a really good team.
All right, let's go through some of the highs and the lows of the Fighting Scots season.
Wow.
I'd have to say they lost 3 in a row at one point. And I
They
was
were
like,
down.
this
There
isn't
were a few
looking
games.
good.
I would say 5 out of 6. I think it's safe to say that they had dropped.
Yeah.
And they were not looking good at one point over break.
And they turned it around. I don't know. They just kept winning close games. They made a last-second basket.
Totally.
One
Yeah,
game.
you're right. A lot of games fell for them at the very end, and they did come away with the wins. And every year, I see this so often. Just that Coach Walkovich gets these guys ready for PSAC play
ridiculous.
every single year. Okay, so you figure the non-conference games they drop quite a few. But when these PSAC games come around, the conference games, these guys come and play every year, and it's unbelievable.
They went to West Jasper, and then they beat Shippensburg.
I think it was
Exactly.
interesting that we lost to Shippensburg twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we come back in the playoffs.
Totally.
In that last stretch at the end,
Mhm.
you know, when we played Shippensburg for the final time, I mean,
Yeah.
we were on fire
You're
pretty
right.
much. And then they lost that game to Shippensburg, and going to the playoffs, and you're thinking,
Great.
yeah, it's
Yep.
like, I
Exactly.
don't
Tell us
know. Would have been
Mitchell.
nice to see that Shippensburg win at the end, but you know, look where it happened.
Nothing Milo. We actually lost to a D3 team this year, didn't we?
Lake Erie.
Yeah.
The Lake Erie
I think that was definitely the low of the
They
season.
actually, though, I was watching what was I seeing on ESPN? ESPN did an article, a little segment on D3 basketball from the tournament, and they were what? They were in the tournament first of all, but I saw them going pretty far. If I don't remember, they went pretty far in the tournament. That team was tough. I mean, one of the very few exceptional D3 teams that are very, very good. They pretty much had speed and depth as well. They ran the floor crazy, and they used like 15 guys.
Upsets happen.
Talk about the high points. Is anybody going to argue that winning the PSAC wasn't the high point of the season? I think we're all going to pretty much agree on that.
I'd say.
I mean, it's pretty easy to make a point on that. The PSAC.
Either that or when they won that first playoff game at home, was it by 20-something points?
That was crazy.
That was a massive.
They killed California.
And going into that game, I remember Utah, or it might have been KC. It was just like, I don't know.
I was kind of skeptical. California has our number every year.
Like,
that's one of the teams that usually gets us. So I mean, I was kind of skeptical. Casey was, I think, more biased towards Edinboro. He thought they were pretty much going to win, but they came out and blew that team out. That's a good point. The California game.
Mitchell wouldn't miss. He made almost every three.
Ridiculous.
Shot.
So who are they losing now? Who's the
5 guys, I believe. Darren Telsch,
important guys.
Torrey Mitchell, Chris Ravello. You can't forget shooting guard.
Grable and Cephas.
Yeah, Dan Grable and Joe Cephas. So I mean, 5
5
guys that were pretty much in
players.
the offense. You know what I mean? Darren Telsch actually just picked up an All-Star award.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's right. But he's going out and playing the All-Star game this weekend. But
very nice.
Well, congratulations to the Fighting Scots for a fantastic season, and best of luck to all the seniors that are leaving us. And now we're going to move on to heroes and boneheads. Start down with you for heroes.
My hero is going to be the state of North Carolina, because you guys don't understand. I was down there at Wilson, North Carolina for the playoff game. Unbelievably beautiful. I mean, to leave Edinboro, where it is how it is outside right now, it's probably 32 degrees, I don't know quite, snowing, sludge, whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you, me and Casey are driving down there, and it was 82 degrees, guys, and the beach was like 2 hours to the east. It was beautiful, man, and I don't know. I just got to commend the state of North Carolina for being so warm and beautiful.
Did you go to the beach?
No, we never did.
No time.
What about you?
I'd have to say the Edinboro wrestling team. They went perfect the whole year. PSAC champs, the EWL champs, and then they went into Oklahoma City as an Edinboro, a small school from Pennsylvania, and they're number 8.
Yeah.
They
and they do that every year. Those guys are amazing.
But this is the best they've done since, I think they were 6th place in '99 or something. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Penn came in unranked, and he gets 4th place against.
Yeah. Good point. And Bunch came in 3rd.
Yeah.
And
Gillespie got 7th.
got in 7th. Yeah, you're right.
It's just ridiculous.
Good.
What about you?
My hero is going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers for finally releasing Tommy Maddox. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they won the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, my hero is going to be Dan.
No. Hold on a second. Let me get on Adam for a little bit here. You said your hero is releasing Tommy Maddox.
Yeah.
Now, this is just a perfect example of the Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
What?
Okay?
No, this is heroes and boneheads.
Can I?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Our segment's almost over.
But you guys love Tommy Maddox.
My hero is going to be Dan. He's my roommate. He brought a Sega Genesis out. We've been playing NBA Jam all day. It is one of the most fun games you're ever going to play with 2 people.
You get on
pretty
fire.
much won every time.
Oh yeah, we
really?
can't get on fire because
Who
we're
do you
too
guys
good.
be? Who's your combo?
I was taking the Utah Jazz.
I like the Orlando Magic.
Nice.
So we're good. All right, boneheads.
Boneheads? Well, my bonehead is a special bonehead this week, actually. John Schrainer is not here with us this week, and there may be some reasoning behind that, but I guess I really can't explain it anymore. My bonehead, you guys can roll the tape, roll the clip.
You can play this clip later when I'm wrong. A 16 is going to beat a 1. The way that the upsets are going, now, the way the number ones have been kind of iffy, especially if Duke's a number 1, getting beaten by Florida State. I could see possibly you get Reddick in foul trouble. All I'm saying,
All I'm saying
16
is I'm
beating
going
a
to
1.
find the clip.
Yeah, 16 beating a 1.
Because there is no way, in my opinion, that a 16 should beat a 1. In my opinion.
No, there's no way a number
no
1
way
should
that
lose
should
to
happen.
anybody, technically, but it's going to happen, man. 16 beating a 1.
Keep it on.
All right.
We're gonna. I think he was almost half joking.
I told him he's going to say that. He's going to have to back himself up.
Is that why he didn't come tonight?
You got close.
Probably. He ran away because a 16 beating a 1.
Yeah, I think he was half joking. All right, what about you?
I actually forgot mine. No, it's going to be the New England Patriots for dropping Vinatieri. They can't
that's
drop
kind
him.
of stupid. All right, what about you?
My bonehead's you for writing all that bad stuff about the Steelers.
Easy.
Stop it with the Steelers.
Oh, shut up.
My bonehead is going to be you because I'm pretty sure Trainer was joking.
Hey,
either
way,
to get on
price, doesn't he?
All right, he does, but I think he was half joking. All right, anyway, we'll be back for more Gameface right after this.
Stars and constellations have always been interesting to children and adults alike, and college students are certainly no exception. The Edinboro Planetarium Club offers a great chance to learn more about these mystical lights in the sky. The Edinboro Planetarium Club meets 2 times a month in the planetarium located on the first floor of the Cooper Science Hall. For more information, contact Sean Peters at 732-2493. At Norman's Deli and Pizza, each pizza is hand-tossed and made fresh for every order. Whether you like plain cheese, pepperoni, olives, or anchovies, Norman's will be happy to make a pizza that suits you. Norman's offers 2 separate dining areas for your enjoyment and a pool table that can be used free of charge while you wait or eat. Norman's also has an extensive menu from subs and salads to peanut butter and jelly. Norman's Deli and Pizza is locally owned and operated and available for dine-in, delivery, or carry-out. Norman's is located in the College Park Plaza off Darrow Road.